Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, 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 welcome. Beautiful weekend, beautiful weekend. Renee Box Young Flash Live. You know how I do it, man. We're gonna chop up some boxing as we usually do, man. Had a great week, you know what I'm saying? Busy week, hustle and bustle. Y'all know how it is, man. And those who have been jumping in, you know what I'm saying, in the live sessions, man, collaborating, you know what I'm saying, tuning in, collaborating with your comments in the comment sections and all that. You already know, man, all that good stuff. It's beautiful, it's fun, organic, just having a ball, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. And I just had to go live out of nowhere, man. You know how it is, man. Got a window of time with my guy, LeVar Cooper, my sidekick, man. I definitely want to give my final thoughts concerning, man. It's going to be some good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be some good stuff this weekend, man. Later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys got your popcorn ready. I hope you got your sodas or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You have your living room ready, the coffee table ready. You got the snacks lined up, the dinner lined up. I was just talking to my guy LeVar Cooper backstage. I'm fixing to get some nice Chinese food, man. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful day, beautiful Saturday. I hope everyone's doing great today, man. I hope everyone's safe. Hope everybody's well. And I had to go live, man, and to really chop it up with my guy LeVar Cooper, my sidekick. LeVar, how you doing, bro?
Oh man, I'm doing good, Renee. How about yourself, bro?
All is well, bro. Can't complain like you say, you know what I'm saying? Can't complain. Just hustle and bustle throughout the week, you know what I'm saying? Definitely had some time to do my live sessions quickly, throughout the week, out of nowhere, sporadically, you know what I'm saying? The flash lives, but just work, school, all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, next week is going to be more, it's going to be more hectic for me, I think, because I got more homework, man. My professor's jamming it out, man. They're just pushing the homework at the end of the semester. I got about a couple more weeks left to finish the semester, so they're just pushing the homework. So my gosh, man, may the good Lord help me in that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But how you doing, LeVar? Everything good over there on your side?
Yeah, everything's good, man. Hey, I'm busy with school as well, man. I had to take a nutrition quiz earlier today, and I'm taking nutrition and chemistry at the same time. So, I've been going back and forth, knocking out my nutrition homework and then my chemistry homework. With chemistry, I got a couple of labs I got to knock out and quizzes. So I'm just like you, man, busy with a lot of schoolwork.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Definitely, that's what's up, man. So, oh man, I see you guys, man, in the building, man. Mac of the South, Mac of the South, got to get you on next week, right? Definitely, man. Mac of the South, Lord willing, next week. Hopefully, I'll have time to go live. Yeah, Mac of the South, definitely, man. Bruce goes, my guys in the building. What's going on, man? Family up in here, man. Mac of the South, I really
Bruce.
liked your input, man. And as usual, yeah, Bruce, man, always I liked your input, Mac of the South. Last time we went live, man, we had Mac of the South live. I think it was last week. I had him jump in and good input, bro. I like it. I like it, Mac of the South, man. You're a mature folk as we
He,
usually have here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah,
definitely, man.
Mac of the South, man. He's awesome, man. Salute to you.
Yeah, he's a real one, man. Definitely. Bruce goes, our guy, definitely is in the building too. So yeah, bro. I mean, lots of a lot of people, man. Just so much stuff. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's chat. Let's chop it up, bro. A lot of stuff going on this week, bro. You already know about the arbitration. We chopped that up also, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about it. We recently got, and let's just warm up the mic like this, our mics, you know what I'm saying, our minds, um Spence, you know what I'm saying? You already know what's going on, man. It happened, I think, yesterday. I mean, you know how it is, LeVar Cooper. In this day and age, bro, wildfire. That's just the mindset. That's the picture, right? When it comes to virtual media, man, wildfire. It's just insane. When news spreads, it spreads. Matter of fact, LeVar Cooper, yesterday I was live. I think I was live yesterday, and yeah, it was around midday, something like that. I don't remember what time it was, but it was around early afternoon. I did a flash live and with G5, had G5 jumping in and just chopping it up a little bit. And guess who, LeVar Cooper? L Dub. You know how it is, man. You know who it is. L Dub shooting information. Fresh, bro. Fresh. While we were live. He's like, boom. Hey, what's going on? What's good? He's like, Spence versus he just went right to the news. Spence versus Pac announced in Pac's official Twitter whatever profile, August blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me, dude? And at that time when he shared the news there, LeVar, it was just on Pacquiao's certified or whatever you call it, right? Twitter account. Um, and we were chopping it up there saying, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, man. It looks like who knows. But Pacquiao, LeVar Cooper, Pacquiao is not the type of guy to mess around. He's not the type of guy to joke around in social media. You know what I mean? When he says something, he means it and he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So Pac-Man, he's not that type of guy. He's not per se Ryan Garcia type of guy. He's not a Twitter finger type of guy. You know what I'm saying? No way. Pac-Man, he's a real deal. What happens? We'll see what happens. And then, like an hour later, verified PBC account, whatever the heck you call it, right? Fox, PBC Fox, or whatever platforms, and then Errol Spence, and they just spread like wildfire, LeVar Cooper. So generally, bro, what's your input on that, man? What's your reaction on Spence versus Pac, man?
I have mixed feelings about it, man, because I'm trying to figure out, what is Earl gonna gain out of this besides like money. I know that adds another top name to his resume. But I was hoping that he was gonna fight Ugas to get that title to push a fight with Bud. I know they're talking about Bud facing the winner out of Ramirez and Taylor, but I was hoping that Earl was going to force Bud's hand, but that's not the case. I mean, it's going to be a good fight, but I really believe that Manny right now is not the Manny like he used to be. He's older now. He's getting a little sloppy with his feet work, his movement, lunging in. I mean, I'm going to pick Earl to win, but I was really hoping that he was going to go after Ugas to get that belt to push a fight against Bud. But it's not a bad fight with Spence and Manny. But I just think that I'm not counting Manny out because Pacquiao, man, he can come out of nowhere. He can be losing a fight and come out of nowhere to win the fight.
Exactly.
I was just hoping for. I really want to see a unification fight. Because it's time for us to have an undisputed welterweight champion, because we haven't had one in a while. But it's gonna be a good fight. But I just have mixed feelings about it.
Right, I feel definitely. Now the thing here is that, man, it was earlier this week, man. It was earlier this week. I even think it was Monday. I think we could go back for Monday. It was earlier this week. I just don't recall which day exactly. Where I saw on Twitter, bro. Where Ugas, and this is way before, obviously, days before this whole announcement with Spence and Manny, and you can tell, LeVar. This is the thing, I pushed a video, gave a little rant or whatever, but it was justifiable. You know what I'm saying? Like with Manny Pacquiao, I humbly think that there's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been inactive, LeVar, since when, bro? When was his last fight, bro?
2 years. It's been 2 years since
exactly
the Thurman fight.
Exactly, bro. And boxing has been back. It's been pumping. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I understand COVID, blah blah blah, quarantine, yada yada yada. But I mean, it's been a long time, bro. And then that's exactly why he was stripped, from the WBA title, and it was legitly given over to the Ugas, which is like, okay, hey, it is what it is, man. Pac-Man just sitting around doing nothing. I mean, okay, man, you got to do something, bro. You got to do something, and rightfully so. The belt was handed over to Ugas. Everybody knows the story there. Now, however, this is what I'm trying to get at. Earlier this week, and I didn't really see anybody talking about it though. It's weird. Earlier this week, on Ugas, Yordenis Ugas official Twitter or whatever, he posted a question to the community saying, who do you guys want to see me fight? It's like, you know what, Ugas, bro, you got the belt, man. You had the opportunity to unify. You did not aggressively seek Spence. And from last I heard, this was from a while ago, that Ugas was asking for 50-50, bro, to fight Spence. It's like, come on now, guys. Ugas, we know, I humbly think that Ugas didn't really want, he don't want to fight Spence, bro. He didn't want to fight Spence since the get-go. I think that when he got that belt from the WBA, I think he just wanted to warm it up, babysit it, whatever you want to say, right? However people say it. I think he wanted just to babysit that title. He didn't want to step up to Spence, man. I personally think that he didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? And now I blame Ugas to a certain degree. It's like, dude, why didn't you take advantage? You should have taken advantage right when you got that belt. Step up to the plate, step up to a fight, do something, bro. But he wasn't doing anything, LeVar. He was just sitting around and just being quiet. I don't know. I mean, have you detected that from Ugas?
Yeah, man, I have. It's like it's like what you said, man. They handed you the belt, and now all of a sudden you want to try to outprice yourself with a fight with Spence. Yeah, he didn't want that fight, man. Because no matter what, here's your opportunity not only to make money. It could have been like 70-30. You know what I'm saying? And he would still end up making a lot of money, fighting Spence and have the opportunity to beat Spence and grab those belts, but he didn't want it. So, and that's the problem that I have with some of these fighters, man. It's like they do a lot of talking, but they don't do a lot of doing. So at the end of the day, he had his opportunity. Who is he going to fight? I mean, honestly, if I was Bud, I would go after Ugas and grab the belt. Now you grab that belt. You have two. Spence has two. Now there's a possibility of 50. Who knows? I'm not, man. It's weird. This whole welterweight division is weird.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like perplexing, right? Perplexing. It's like, and I'm kind of towards Ugas in this whole situation. It's like, bro, Ugas, you got the belt, man. You just sat around and did nothing, real quiet, hush hush. I get it. Photos with your wifey, blessings to her life, blessings to your family, but going to the beach and dude, it ain't time for that. I'm saying, I understand, have your fun, whatever. That's your business. But you're a fighter, bro. Get back to get your head in the game, bro. You got a belt, man. You got a belt. Make it shine. Make it shine. You know what I'm saying? And pricing yourself out. We know the business there, man. We know the business, you guys. You just didn't want to fight Spence, and that's it. So what am I saying here? What am I saying? Now it's being heard or whatever the heck, right? And it's a possibility, LeVar. It's a possibility, but who the heck knows? Because they got the super, the regular, yada yada yada. That they'll probably, because LeVar, remember this was time ago when WBO stripped Pacquiao of that belt. When WBO stripped it, he wanted to appeal it. I don't know if you remember that. He wanted to appeal that. I was going to make a video on it, but I was like, whatever. But he wanted to appeal it. Do you remember that being said?
Yeah, I remember.
So there is a possibility of people speculating it, you know what I'm saying? But when we go back, he wanted to appeal it, and I don't think it has hit the tabloids or things of that nature, where if he's following or if he has followed up on appealing him being stripped of WBA. If that's the case, okay, because this was a while ago. I mean, when he was stripped, it was a while ago. So shortly after that, rumors came out, whatever, information came out that Pacquiao wanted to appeal it. So if he followed through on that to this date, it's a possibility, and people are speculating it. You know what I'm saying? That he might get that belt back. You know what I'm saying? If he does, that would make this fight, Spence versus Pacquiao, a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because Spence got the belt. I'm sorry, Pacquiao would have the belt, but we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's a possibility? Because that's like what LeVar, what you're saying. It's like, yeah, it's kind of mixed emotions. I think it's a huge fight. Of course, everybody knows that, but it's like, of course it's going to be for the bag. That's the thing. It's for the money. My question is this, LeVar. If Manny doesn't get the belt, or he possibly will get somehow, some way, figure out a way. You know how the business of boxing is, LeVar. What did they do to Porter? What did they do to Porter in WBO? I know this is WBA, whatever, but what did the sanctioning body do with WBO with Porter? They switched it around, moved it around. Now he's not number one contender, whatever they call it. So so I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow rolls around or whatever day, right? All of a sudden Pacquiao has a belt now. He was able to, win and whatever, blah, blah, blah. He took it to court, whatever the heck. So the question here is this, LeVar. If he doesn't get the belt, whatever. If he doesn't get the belt back, WBA, whatever the heck belt, and Spence fights Manny, what's going to happen to that WBA belt that Ugas has? He might defend it, or what's going to go on? What do you think may happen there?
Well, it all depends. If Manny ends up winning the case and he ends up getting his WBA belt back, then that'll be another belt up for grabs for Spence. If not, who knows? I mean, you have Thurman out there trying to get at Ugas, and we all know freaking Thurman, he's been on the shelf for a long time. So, I mean, and to me, he really doesn't deserve a shot because he's been inactive since the Manny fight. So why would they try to push and give Thurman that fight with Ugas? It just doesn't make any sense. honestly, it all depends on Ugas, because Ugas, if he wants to try to build his legacy, then he should try to go after a Terrence Crawford or somebody else in the welterweight division. You know, a Porter's there. Something that's going to be a competitive fight that's going to put him on the map, that's going to put a good name on his resume. But if he ends up losing that belt and they give it back to Manny, then of course, I mean, once again, that's another belt that Spence can grab, and then that will only solidify him as almost being the undisputed champ. And then the only belt that's left is the belt that Crawford has.
And the thing there, if it would be sad for Ugas, because if somehow, some way, Manny manages to get that belt back or whatever, you know, people are speculating it already. And like I said earlier, you know, some time ago, Manny was talking about appealing him being stripped of WBA. So whatever the heck happens, if he manages to get it back, Ugas is going to be back to square one. You know what I mean? He's going to be back to square one. And as it is, no one really pays attention to Ugas anyway, with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me sell it to the chat, man. Man, you guys are awesome jumping in the building, man. Thank you guys so much, man. ASAP Sam, what's going on, fam? What's going on, bro? ASAP Sam says here, I would like to see Ugas versus Crawford. Exactly. That's what we all want to, you know, that's the best alternative. But I don't think Bob wants to share any money outside of Top Rank. And Bud's last few months, you know, it's just you see all these memes or whatever the heck they want to call them, right? You know, that are being pushed right now, LeVar, ever since, you know, and I'm not saying anything about against Bud, nothing. It's just that you see all these memes that are coming out, LeVar Cooper, about Bud and, you know, being left out in the dust. And it's like, wow, dude, ever since the Spence and Pacquiao was announced, even Timothy Bradley, right? I know a lot of people criticize Tim Bradley. Yeah, you're a whatever, this and that, whatever they want to call him. I don't know. But even Timothy Bradley, bro, did you see his reaction?
Yeah, I did, man. I did, man. I seen the memes and I seen Timothy Bradley's reaction. But I mean, it's at the end of the day, man, it's a win-win for Spence, man. It's a win-win. It was smart. But this is how I feel, Renee. I'm gonna be honest with you. As a fighter, you have to have some type of say-so in who you fight or who you want to fight.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, your promoter, whatever promotion company that you with, yeah, they might have some say-so as well. But if there's a fight that you really want and you want them to push it, you should be demanding things. You get what I'm saying? Yes, you're under a contract, but at the end of the day, you should have some type of say-so of who your next opponent should be. And at the end of the day, I just don't think that Crawford is pushing for these types of fights. And to me, he's getting older, man. And it's like what I told you. The last time that Crawford's been the distance where he went the distance was back in 2016 against Postol. So I don't know, man. I at the end of the day, I just think that Crawford should be trying to push and stop trying to let Bob Arum do everything and just voice your opinion, man. You have to have some type of say-so in something, man. There's no way that you should be sitting on the sideline like this, not being able to have your next fight lined up. And I get it. His contract's supposed to be up in October, but we're in May. We're still months away from October. So that's just how I feel about it.
It's true, man. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons, LeVar, you already know the list. You know, I think that's one of the reasons why Mikey Garcia, Andy Ruiz go way back. And I'm saying Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, and other names have left Top Rank, bro. I think that's one of the issues they struggled with. You know what I'm saying? I think behind the scenes, obviously it goes further than what the eye can see. We can only see the actions they do. You know what I'm saying? And as I've been saying time and time again, actions speak louder than words. You know, these guys can come out and say they want to fight, you know, Hulk Hogan. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They can say and they want to go and fight, you know, Godzilla. I don't care. You know, I mean, they can say anything they want, you know, but actions speak louder than words. And you know, like what you're saying, LeVar, I mean, it seems like it just seems like to me that there's something behind the scenes that is not permitting Bud to really grab, you know, take the bull by the horns you know. And I personally
Mhm.
think, yeah, go ahead, LeVar.
No, not to cut you off, but and also by
Go ahead.
listening to what everything that you're saying, bro, it's like what you've been saying the whole time. There maybe it's a possibility that Bud doesn't want to lose that belt. How many times have you said that, Renee?
Yeah, we've been saying that, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's a
Exactly.
big possibility too. I mean, it is. And let me get real quick here, man. Mac this out saying here, and thank you guys so much for jumping in. It says here, Ugas knew he was going to lose a Spence. Exactly, man. He knew
Yeah.
it. He knew it, and
Yeah.
you can just tell. You can just tell by the demeanor, by they're not aggressively seeking nothing. Ugas, and I blame Ugas too. You know, I'm going to come out and say that I blame Ugas. Like, bro, you're just sitting around. As a matter of fact, when he posted that, when Ugas posted that, it was earlier this week on Twitter, and this was before, obviously, before Spence and Manny Pacquiao was even announced. You know, he posted there on Twitter, "Who do you want to see me fight?" I said, "Man, are you serious? You asking that question, man? I don't remember what I put there, but it's like, who do you think we want to see you fight, man? I mean, stop this." You know, I mean, I got to blame Ugas, definitely, man. It's like, Ugas, man, you're just sitting around and doing nothing, and you got the belt, and you're not making it shine, and nobody really knows you anyway. So I mean, it's sad, but it's true. You know, Spider's got to step up and step up to the freaking plate already. You know, hey, Money to get it. What's going on, my guy, man? What's going on, bro? Thanks so much for jumping in the building, bro. We got Mac at the South saying here. I'm hearing. Oh, check this out, LeVar. I'm hearing Ugas versus Thurman, like what LeVar was saying a moment ago, and the winner fight Spence Pac. Man, I don't know how true that is, though. I mean,
No.
if this happens, I want Thurman to win, bro. I mean, you know, even though Thurman, I out of sight, out of mind, this guy hasn't even, you know, Thurman is Thurman. You know, unfortunately, Thurman is Thurman. What he has done in the past, it was almost 2 years ago, and before that, great. But what are you doing now? You know, that's the thing. That's how I see it nowadays with these fighters. If you're considered an active fighter, Thurman trying to stay relevant, but you know, he's not really active at all. So you know, to me, he's out of sight, out of mind. However, the disappointment I have in Ugas, I would be excited to see that Ugas versus Thurman, and I would like to see Thurman just take Ugas out. You know, take Ugas out of here, you know, and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And if that's true, the winner fight Spence and Pac-Man, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? I think that Thurman is not in his A game anymore. You know what I'm saying? I think he's, you know, going downhill with all due respect to Thurman, but that's kind of how I see Thurman, out of sight, out of mind, and stop playing around too with Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you think about that with Thurman, LeVar.
Honestly, man, what has he done to deserve that fight? He doesn't have the hunger like he used to. When Thurman first came out, he was hungry. He was calling out Mayweather and everything. He once he won a championship belt, that was it. He lost that hunger. It's like what I said. It's easy winning a belt, but it's hard defending it. So at the end of the day, after he got his belt, he was never the same. There's a big difference. When Floyd was in his prime, he was in top of he's still in the top of his game now, I truly believe. But at the end of the day, when he had all these belts, man, he continued to stay hungry. He was hungry. Thurman's not. He's not. There's nothing that anybody can tell me that can convince me that Thurman deserves a shot at Ugas for a belt after being sat out for 2 years, after sitting out for 2 years. No way. Because my thing is this: there had to be a rematch clause in his fight with Manny. So why didn't he take it? Oh, he was injured again. But the night prior of your fight or early in the morning, you're out there gambling, knowing that you have a big fight ahead of you against Manny. So at the end of the day, where's his mindset at? That to me, Thurman doesn't deserve a shot, man. I would rather see Porter get that fight with Ugas than Thurman.
That would be way better. Yeah, that's true. Very true, man. That's well said, bro. Thurman doesn't deserve it. Yeah, hey. I got nothing to say against that, bro. That's big facts. Or Ugas versus Porter rematch. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I personally think Porter would beat Ugas in a rematch. I just think that. You know what I'm saying? But Ugas, do something, bro. You stop sitting around. Stop holding the belt. I mean, and if Pacquiao comes and takes it, take the belt from this dude. You know what I'm saying? Ugas, you ain't stepping up. You ain't stepping up. You ain't doing nothing. Geo James, what's going on, fam? Thanks so much for jumping in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Definitely it's going to be fight night later on. Oh, yeah, we're going to chop that up in a moment, man. We're going to definitely, and I want to hear LeVar Cooper's input definitely on that too, man. Ricky, what's going on, fam? Ricky E245, what's going on? Family's in the building, man. Thank you so much, man. Arrow to Book Sale, what's going on? Y'all subscribe to Arrow to Book Sale, man. Definitely. He pushes content also, and he goes live also, periodically. So thanks so much, hey, Arrow, for jumping in here, man. Definitely. We got here Mac of the South saying, yeah, that would be nice. It would be a nice rematch. That would be definitely. Hey, that's another thing though, LeVar. What's Porter doing, bro? You say I'm 100 with all these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? When did Porter last fight, bro? Was it against that Formella guy?
Yeah, I want to say it was against that Formella guy. Right now, he's been commentating, and he's been doing his podcast.
Doing his podcast,
yeah. I think it's called The Porter Way. So he's been doing his podcast. He's still training on the side with his dad, but he just hasn't had a fight since then. I think he's just given his body time to recuperate.
Right.
Then again, we know who he's the mandatory for, but that fight's not happening. So you know what I mean?
That's exactly why you're saying, bro, that it's kind of weird right now in the welterweight division, bro. Unfortunately, I hope it doesn't get to that. Obviously, Spence, he's the only one that's rocking it. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that's making moves right now at the top. Obviously, Ennis, these up and comers, blah, blah, blah. But that's it, LeVar. I mean, there's just a select few really in certain divisions that are really pushing the weight. You know what I'm saying? Spence is one of them. Ennis is coming up. Porter to a certain degree, but it's like, man, I agree with what you said earlier, LeVar. It's kind of getting weird in the welterweight division, bro. It's kind of getting weird, man. ASAP says here, what do you guys think about Ramirez Taylor winner facing Bud? That's what LeVar was saying earlier. He mentioned it that, and everybody knows it, obviously, Bud expressing. But you know what, LeVar? Bud expressed Ramirez, not Taylor. That's kind of weird to me, bro. I mean, this is not, I got to make this clear. Those who jump in and those who eventually hear this afterwards, what have you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's just, I'm 100 with everybody. And when there's something to say or criticize, I'm going to say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. I mean, with Bud in this case, it's weird to me, LeVar, that he said Ramirez, not Taylor. And, he's expressed wanting to go down to 140. Oh my gosh, dude. Every time this topic comes up, it's like, man, but the winner, if he does face the winner, it's just the question here is this, LeVar, is it going to be at 140 or 147? Because obviously if Taylor wins, I pushed a video months ago, plural, where Taylor said this a long time ago. He said, hey, after Undisputed, I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna go fight Bud. So the question is here: if Taylor wins, is he gonna move up to 147 or is he gonna stay at 140 to face apparently Bud? What do you think about that, bro? What do you think about that whole situation then?
Well, I think the reason why Bud wants to fight Ramirez because Ramirez is a straight ahead fighter. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he leaves himself open for counter shots. So what does Bud like to do sometimes? At times, Bud would rather be very defensive than offensive. He'll be offensive when he needs to be. But like I said, Ramirez, he leaves himself open to be countered a lot. So that will be, and he doesn't move that much. So that will be an easy fight. That's why Bud wants that fight. When it comes to Taylor, he's a southpaw that could box. So at the end of the day, which opponent you think is going to give Bud some issues?
Yeah, Taylor.
It's going to be. When have we seen Bud in there with a boxer? We've always. Say that again.
No, go ahead. Continue, bro.
I was saying, when was the last time you seen Bud in there with a pure boxer?
I think that was with Postal, and then that, like you said, they went 12 rounds, right?
It went 12 rounds exactly back in 2016, and Bud is older. Bud's 34?
Yeah, so, sir. He's getting to that.
He's getting to that age, right? He's getting to that age where all those reflexes and stuff is. Hey, it might be some kinks in that armor of his, but only Father Time knows that. But at the end of the day, that's why he wants to fight Ramirez. He's going to be a sitting target for him to hit. Far as Taylor going up, I don't see a problem with it. But my thing is, yes, it's a 7-pound difference. Will he be able to take some of that power up there? And with Taylor, he has to understand there's a possibility that Bud Bud might be able to take those punches. It's just it all depends, man. It all depends on how Taylor body, how his body reacts
How it
being up there at
adapts.
147. Or excuse me, yes, adapts. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Adapts to 147 because 7 pounds does make a difference. But we would have to see. I mean, it will be easier for Taylor than for Bud to come down to 140 because it's been a while since Bud has been at 140. Not saying that he can't do it, but sometimes the older you get, it's harder it is for you to lose that weight that you need to lose without draining yourself.
Yeah, and it would just be a letdown. It would be kind of a letdown. I think in the eyes of a lot of boxing community, and not saying everybody obviously, but in the eyes of a lot of boxing community, if Bud were to go down to 140, because that's what he expressed, going down to 140, and so it's like, it would be another letdown. It'd be like, yeah, I understand. I mean, what how I would see it. How I would see it. This is how I would see it, LeVar. That if Bud were to face the winner out of Ramirez Taylor, that's cool, but I think that it's more prone for Bud to go down to 140 because he himself expressed it going down there to 140. And you know what I would think, LeVar? I would say that's the division you should be in, bro. I mean, it is what it is. That's how I would feel. Like, you should just stay at 140, bro. Just stay there, finish your career, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I would feel about it. You know what I'm saying? We got here John Harper. Hey, what's up, fam? I don't think I've seen you before. You go ahead and go ahead and subscribe, man. John Harper, just to give you a proper introduction to the channel. This is the platform where we simply discuss, critique, analyze, and simply talk about sport of boxing. If you love the sport of boxing, this is the place for you. It's simple as that. We keep it clean. We keep it mature-headed. We don't do no child's play here. It's mature folk. So, John Harper, I really appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for jumping in. John Harper says here, Adrian Broner versus Conor Benn. Opinions. Adrian Broner, man. I mean, it's just I don't see anything anymore for Adrian Broner. Did you remember the last performance, LeVar, against that one guy, Santiago? I think his name was. Mediocre, man. I mean, Adrian Broner. Yeah, I don't see anything about too much with Adrian Broner. Conor Bennett would be nice because he's a prospect. So I mean, that's a name for him. But Conor Benn still has to grow. You know what I'm saying? He did amazing against Vargas. Amazing, man. I'm not taking anything away, LeVar, from Conor Benn's performance against Vargas, bro. I mean, he did what he had to do, sharp, improved a lot, even though it was just one round, just 30 seconds. but he was patient. He wasn't going in there slugging it out, rock'em sock'em like Conor Benn typically does. I'm not taking anything away from Conor Benn's victory, bro. I mean, but Adrian Broner, it's like, nah. What do you think about that, LeVar?
Honestly, man, I mean, Broner's Broner. I really don't think
that says it all right there.
Yeah, it's hard to say, man, because he can't stay focused, and it's like what he said, man. After his last fight, he was like, if y'all don't want me to get in any trouble, line me up fights, let me stay active. I just think that Broner doesn't have it like what he used to. Would I like to see it? No, not really. I can. Broner, I'm not talking bad about Broner because I have, but he's seen his best days. Now it's just getting in there for a paycheck, and everybody's like, he's gonna get in and do the thing. Don't let his hands go. Playing around. It's at some point you have to grow up and be mature about things.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, LeVar, some time ago I referenced it several times, pushed a video about it. I mean, Adrian Broner said around the time before in the build up to the Santiago fight, he expressed he wanted to fight 3 times this year. After that mediocre performance against Santiago, it looks like PBC doesn't want to fight him anymore, man. They don't want to. And Adrian Broner came out recently complaining about it, man. He said, you know what, I'm going to go to Triller, I'm going to go to Top Rank, or whatever the heck he said, man. So you could just tell, bro, it seems like to a certain degree, at least, PBC is not really, or whoever is in charge of this guy, I'm saying, whatever, Al Heyman, I don't know, but it seems like they're really not too interested in Adrian Broner anymore, man. Maybe not, maybe tomorrow there's going to be some great news about him. I don't know, but performance wise, like what you're saying, LeVar, performance wise, being realistic, I know there are people out there who favor, Adrian Broner and quite biased because we got to be factual. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that he does nothing wrong and, he's still great. And No, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Being factual, he's not the same anymore. No,
No,
he's not. You
he's
know what I'm
not.
saying? So yeah, no. I mean, for Connor Ben, it would be okay. John Harper,
Mhm.
just to give you a brief, conclusion on that. It would be good for Connor and his resume. I mean, and to come across the pond to fight an American fighter. That were, I don't know if he's a fought American fighter. From what I understand, mostly his record is against, European fighters and things of that nature. But it would be great for Connor Ben and his name. You know what I'm saying? It would be great for him and building his name up more. I got my hopes on Connor Ben. I'm not tripping on Connor Ben, man. I like him. I like him. So Ricky E245 says, I think the WBA, that's the thing. That's the thing, Ricky. And a lot of people are speculating that the WBA is going to go back to Manny. So if that happens, great. And it would just make the Spence Pacquiao much bigger. You know what I'm saying? We got Mac of the South saying Porter should have won that IBO belt when he beat Sebastian Formella. Right. They gave him the WBC, the silver. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, they gave him the silver on that. Okay.
Yeah, they did. They
here.
gave him the WBC silver belt. I remember that after he fought Sebastian Formella. So
I
how
didn't know
it
that.
is.
Okay.
Too many belts. Too many belts.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, man. Exactly.
And Renee,
yeah, go ahead.
And just real quick to get back to Adrian Broner, I think that the only fight that will make sense for Broner, and maybe I can see like Al trying to work with him, or if he goes over to Triller, it'll be against Regis. That's the only fight that makes sense. Yeah,
of course. That's true. Yeah. And the thing here, Triller, they're just doing it for the one-shot stuff. They're just doing it for the marketing stuff. Obviously, Adrian Broner brings all that. He would definitely like it. What would befit Broner more is going to Triller for entertainment. That's what it is. I mean, I don't see him being great in the sport of boxing anymore. I'm not saying he wasn't, but of course not. I mean, he has great accolades. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. When he was at his prime, wow. But now we're talking now, 2021. 2000, the year 2000 is long gone. 2010, it's over. It's 2021 now. LeVar, I'm the type of guy that kind of sees it now. Obviously, I always refer to the past. But when we talk about certain fighters, that's what I'm saying here. When we talk about certain fighters like Thurman, like Broner, it's like we're in 2021, and I don't think they're gonna, be much anymore when it comes to sport of boxing. So in any case, for Adrian Broner, what befits him better is to go to Triller and do some show over there. And I'm saying, and if you were to fight Prograis, though, hey, that would be fun. I'd watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'd watch it, but yeah, definitely, man, definitely. But against Connor Ben, it's like, yeah, I get it. But so we got ASAP Sam say here. Ramirez also beat Ramirez. Yeah, that can be ASAP Sam. Ramirez also beat Bud's friend, Maurice Hooker. Yep. So Bud may want a little revenge. That's a good possibility. That's a good possibility. And when it comes to like if Ramirez beats Taylor and Bud goes down to 140 to fight Ramirez, I mean, people would. I think a great part of the community, they would be like, another letdown. But it's nice, 140 undisputed. Bud, stay at your weight. That's kind of how I would see it. I reiterate that. Stay at 140, bro. That's your weight. That's where you rock. That's where you rule. And that's where you would get more respect. It is what it is, man. Definitely, man. ASAP Sam's here. ASAP Sam says here, how come fighters like Usyk can force a mandatory, but Porter didn't do anything with it? I agree, bro. I'm not saying anything against that, bro. I mean, I'm not totally putting the blame on Bud either. I mean, also Porter, it's like, bro, you should have activated that thing or whatever they call it, right? Activate the mandatory, whatever. Should have pushed more, but I don't know what went on there, bro, honestly. And that's like what LeVar was saying earlier. It's just weird to me, man. This whole thing is weird to me. I don't get it with these guys. I don't get it with these guys, and I include Bud. I'm sorry, Porter. As a matter of fact, I went live some time ago talking about this precise thing that I'm not putting 100% blame on Bud, but I also see it at Porter. It's like Porter should have aggressively seeked it. You know what I'm saying? So you aggressively go to the sanctioned body, do what you got to do, email, whatever the heck, and show the community, hey, I'm aggressively seeking this, but I don't know, man. It's kind of like a back and forth thing. I don't know what you got on that, LeVar, before we move on.
Say that again, Renee. I had to step away for 1 second.
Oh, no problem. What you got on that? That like ASAP Sam saying here that how come fighters like Usyk can force a mandatory, but Porter didn't do anything with the mandatory position? I'm not necessarily saying he didn't do anything, but I personally think Porter could have aggressively seeked out the fight more, sought it out more against Bud. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think about that?
So my opinion about it is that yes, because Usyk wants it, man. Usyk wants to make history. You know what I'm saying? He wants to beat one of the heavyweights to become a heavyweight champion so that he can add that to his resume. When it comes to Porter, what we have to realize is that Porter and Bud, they're best friends. Sometimes that can get in your way.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen two fighters that were friends but they had to fight each other? Sometimes they make a lackluster fight
That's true,
because
man.
they're too respectful. You get what I'm saying, Renee? So at the
Yep.
end of the day, I think friendship plays a major part. Um, I think friendship definitely plays a major part. I just think that Porter, I don't think Porter wants it like he said he does.
Yeah,
Maybe he
exactly. I
his
don't
only
either.
agenda is to go after Spence or get a rematch with Spence. You know, since that fight was a close. Some people think that fight was a close fight. I personally think that Spence could have made that fight a little bit easier, but he wanted to play Porter's game. But at the end of the day, man, I just think that Usyk, he wants it more. He has a point to prove. He wants to make history. He wants to add to his resume, and Porter just wants to be Porter.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
feel the same, man. Yeah, I feel the same, bro. I feel that Porter didn't really aggressively seek it as he should have, and on both sides, I blame both sides, Bud and Porter. You know what I'm saying? They both didn't do it. They both didn't do the action they should have done, man. We got here, John Harper saying, "What's up?" Yeah, definitely, man. Love boxing. Heck yeah, man. John Harper, like I said, this is the place for you, bro. Go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to subscribe, bro. Hit the notification bell, man. Constantly go live, constantly push content. So definitely, man, this is a place for you, bro. Definitely. And like I said, John Harper, just to reiterate, we're mature folk, bro. There's too much stuff going on out there, man. And I'm not even going to name names. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't have time for the drama, bro. This is mature folk right here, John Harper. So we're mature, bro. We open chat. You go ahead and opinionate what you want, bro. Just keep it respectful, and that's how we do it. That's what I love about this community here, John Harper. That the community here is mature, bro. You can disagree, we can agree to disagree, whatever. I mean, we're not gonna do that child's play stuff here, man. We got no time for that. I ain't got no time for that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. It's all family here. Mac of the South says if Bud goes down, then he needs to vacate. Oh, that's true. 100, I agree with that. I 100 agree with that, bro. He has to get stripped. But then again, you already know Bob. He can pull the strings and he'll keep him champ or whatever the heck. But you're right, Matt. But I definitely agree, man. Take that belt from Bud, man. Take it. If he goes down 140, take it from him. Take it from him. And then Spence can go and fight for it. Fight the mandatory over there or whatever, right? That would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said, bro. Oh, awesome, bro. Family. Thanks so much, John Harper. Man, go ahead and share, man. Share on your profile, on your social media. Bruce goes his here. Broner becoming a sideshow. Of course. He's a sideshow, bro. He's not. I don't even. I don't have my eye on Broner anymore. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta live life real. What's going on, my guy? What's going on, man? You guys are awesome jumping in the building. Thanks so much, bro. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we had Bruce goes, the OG says he was a champion in recess. Manny will defend the belt. Sorry. The 3% fee is too hard to refuse. I mean, that's the thing there also. That was another title they put on it, champion in recess. We'll see how that goes, man. If he gets that belt back, bro, it would be great. I think it would be better for Spence, the Spence fight, when it comes to belts and stuff, what they're fighting for. Money in the Ghetto says Broner versus Figueroa or Berto. Yeah. Broner versus Figueroa or Berto. Yeah, that sounds more like, that level. Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. Immaculate South says Regis versus AB. Well, yeah, that would be a good fight, man. That would be fun to watch. Oh, my gosh. Look who we got in the building, man. All the families in the building. Live life real. Thanks so much, man, for jumping in. Undisputed Nice, too. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that right now. We're going to get into that right now with Ramirez and Taylor. Check who's in the building, man. We got Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, Blue. Blue, I want to get you on the panel, bro. I mean, I should have since a long time ago, right? But I know you're a busy guy. That's why I haven't, asked you about it, Blue Blood. I would love to have you here on the panel one day, bro. So please, please consider it. I'll get you at Instagram. Okay, thanks so much, man. Blue Blood's in the building, man. Family. Man, Blue Blood, I really appreciate all the support you've been giving me, bro. You don't have to do it. I've said it time and time again. Blue Blood doesn't have to do it. I'm a small platform, and thankfully to Blue Blood community, the community here is growing. So, yeah, Blue Blood. I mean, yeah, you're a real one. Blue Blood's a real one. If anybody's not subscribed, I'm sure everybody is. Go subscribe to Blue Blood. He's a real one, man. He's family. We got William Old School. What's going on, fam? Family's jumping in the building. Thank you guys so much, man. Jay Cooley. What's good, my guy? Chain with Ice. Fam. Jumping up in hat. We got ASAP Sam saying, have you guys heard of George? Oh, of course. LeVar, of course. Did you hear that one? Jojo Diaz versus Fortuna. That's
Absolutely.
all.
Yeah.
Why? Why? But why LeVar? But why? Because Jojo Diaz, he stepped up to the plate.
Correct. He stepped up to the plate, man,
Joe,
and this is what he wanted.
I'm saying, bro, we need more of these people in boxing. What did Jojo do? Oh, Ryan Garcia steps aside. Give me that. Give me that work. Give me that work, bro. Jojo Diaz not getting much credit, LeVar Cooper. I don't understand it, bro. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Now,
think. Oh, go ahead, Renee.
no, you got it. Go ahead.
I think, and also I think it's because of his last fight too, because he missed weight his last fight, and I think that
That's true.
he wants to make up for that, and I think this time he's going to come in there, he's going to be focused and be ready to go.
Good point. Good point. And I was gonna push a video on that, man. I just haven't had time, man. But yeah, Jojo Diaz, man, Fortuna, I love it. I love it, man. I can't wait. That's gonna be some good stuff right there. And I want to see improvement on Jojo Diaz. I want to see improvement on his part, man. Definitely. So Ryan Garcia, step aside, bro. Sorry, love you, but step aside. Let the real warriors come in and handle that business. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Blue Blood Sports Team. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No doubt. Oh, cool. I got you. I got you. Heck yeah.
Salute
Oh, we're gonna
to
get you, man.
blood, man. He's phenomenal. I love the content that he brings, man. He's always respectful. He's always giving shout outs to everybody that's watching him. So blue blood, man. Salute to you, King.
So I'm saying he's a real one, man. He's a real one. He's a real one, man. We love him. Love Blue Blood, man. Definitely, man. Thanks so much, Blue Blood. Heck yeah, I'll get at you, bro. Live life real. Heck yeah, man. Wayman. Hey, Wayman Davis. What's going on, fam? Thanks so much for jumping in, man. We're family up in here, man. You guys are awesome. Robert Brown. What's good, fam? Hey. He's saying right here. Just jumping in the show. Yeah, heck yeah, man. Thanks so much, bro. Thanks so much. So now let's get it. LeVar, undisputed talk. Here we go. I've talked about it a lot this week. What's your input, bro? Who do you think is going to win? Go ahead and give us a little input on that.
On Ramirez and Taylor.
Yeah, how do you analyze that fight?
So I have it's like what I said earlier. Ramirez, he brings that aggressive style to his fights. He does have a 3-inch reach difference between both. So the reach advantage is him, but sometimes he doesn't use his reach like he should, and he leaves himself open to be countered. I think what's going to end up happening tonight is that Taylor will win by knockout in the 10th round due to Ramirez leaving himself open to be countered by Taylor. We know that Taylor can bring that power, but I just think that once again, Ramirez, he doesn't use that reach that he has, and he leaves himself open at times, and he comes straight ahead. So we'll see what happens. But I'm picking Taylor by knockout 10th round.
Kind of like what Jay Cooley's saying here, huh? Yeah. Taylor, Jay Cooley's saying here, Taylor stopping Ramirez in 10. Now, this is why I made this. I titled this flash live as final thoughts. This is my final thoughts, bro. All week I've been checking it out. I've been going to their previous fights. I've been checking their fights out anyway for a while. You know what I'm saying? But now that it's fight week, I just went back to see some of Taylor fights, some Ramirez fights. This is the only thing I got in the back of my head, LeVar. I said it earlier this week, but this is my final thoughts video, man. I definitely got to talk about this. Okay, so Taylor, same with Taylor, LeVar Cooper. That's the thing that I fear, or whatever you want to call it, worry about, whatever. I'm concerned about Taylor. When he fights in the pocket, LeVar, he gets emotional, bro. And he stays there until the last man is standing. He's done it with several of his opponents. He did it with Prograis. That's why he got that big knot in his right eye, bro. Huge freaking knot in his eye. Reminds me of Bridges versus Courtney, the women warriors, the queens that went at it. Same thing, bro. Knot over their eye. Huge knot over her eye. Same happened with Taylor when he fought Prograis. Same happened when he fought Baranchik. Baranchik, man, they were going at it in the pocket until the first guy went down, bro. I mean, that's the thing with Josh Taylor. That's what I'm concerned about, LeVar Cooper. You don't want to go, in my humble opinion, and I don't think Taylor has the power, bro, to phase Ramirez on the inside. What do you think about the power, LeVar?
Yeah, I mean, the power. Yeah, that's true. I just think that when it comes to Taylor, man, I think he's gonna be sharp for this one, and it's like I said, man, Ramirez, he leaves himself open sometimes to be countered. And we know that he's taken some hits before. And yes, I know Taylor has taken it's just gonna be a good fight. This is a fight
Yeah.
that, this is a fight that can go either way.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, I just want to see a good fight. So if Ramirez wins, hats off to him. If Taylor wins, hats off to him. I just really think that this is a fight that can go that is straight down the middle. But both
That's
fighters
what's so hard.
It is. It is.
That's what's so hard to determine here in this fight. Mark Wunderlich, what's going on, fam? I've seen you everywhere, bro.
Salute.
Thanks so much for jumping in, man. Yeah, I've seen him in all the chats. You know what I'm saying? Thanks so much, Mark, for jumping in. It's an honor to have you, bro. And as it is an honor to have everybody here in the building, man. Those who have been jumping in. LT, I see you, man. I tell you, I see you. I see you. I tell you what I'm saying. LT, thanks so much for jumping in the building, man. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're Box Young, simply a platform where we discuss, critique, analyze, simply talk about sport of boxing in a level-headed fashion. If you love boxing, this is a place for you. We don't do child's play, mature folk up in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man. Mark, LT, if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and sub, man. We got Wayman Tisdale. Wayman Tisdale, you see, isn't it funny, LeVar, how I mix names up a lot? I always do that. I mixed the name up the other day with Chris Reyna, my guy. He was in the building. He was in the chat there, and I called him Chris something. I don't know what the heck I said, but I said Wayman Tisdale. You know who Wayman Tisdale is, bro?
I think it was I know there was a character from. Go ahead.
No, I grew up in Arizona. He was, if I remember correctly, at least. Okay, it was a lot of time ago, but Phoenix Suns. I think he played on the Phoenix Suns, bro.
Yep,
Former NBA player. Yeah, and the reason why Wayman Tisdale hits in my mind is because he's a smooth jazz artist. He plays the bass. And I've heard him throughout the years on smooth jazz stations. I love smooth jazz. And Wayman Tisdale is an artist, and I constantly hear his music. So that's why when I see Wayman Davis, I thought Wayman Tisdale. Hey, he says here, I believe that both has good power. I give power edge. That's the thing, Wayman. That's the thing. That's kind of what I'm trying to say here. I give the edge when it comes to power to Ramirez, and for Taylor to be in the middle like that, in the pocket, in the middle of the ring against Ramirez, you don't want to do that, bro, because I reiterate, Taylor seems like he can't control when he's on the inside. It's that Scottish blood, LeVar. It's that Scottish heart, bro. And that's what I love about Taylor. That's what I love about him, and that's what I love about Ramirez. He has that heart, you know what I'm saying? He has that warrior heart. But you don't want to stay too long in the middle and the pocket with Ramirez, bro, because I think that chin is going to hurt. It's going to hurt, man. What Ramirez is going to bring to Taylor, vice versa. But I just don't think Taylor has the power. I give the edge to Ramirez when it comes to power, you know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of concerns me with Taylor, you know what I'm saying? And that's why throughout the week I kind of give the edge. I'm not talking about a really small edge. I give the slight edge to Ramirez in this fight, via KO. But oh my gosh, this is just like what LeVar was saying right now. It's down the middle, 50 freaking 50. Oh my gosh, hats off to the winner. I'm not going to be mad at all. I'm generally not mad at anyway when a winner fight. A winner is a winner is a winner. You know what I'm saying, LeVar? The winner is the winner. That's how simple it is when it comes to sport boxing. I don't care. I don't do favorites. I don't do, you know what I'm saying? Wayman, I was going to say it again. Wayman Davis says, I do basketball, stat, and jazz. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome.
That's cool, man. Bro.
That is.
Heck yeah. You got a channel, bro? Just so we can go ahead and subscribe to your channel. I don't know if you got a channel. If you do, man, let us know. So we got here Raymond Davis saying, I got Taylor to win by split decision 6-5. Ooh, I like it. 6-5, 1 even. Pretty precise on that one, bro. I just can't decide, bro. You know what it is? This is what it is, LeVar. I got it. I got the answer. You know how we say it time and time again as boxing fans. My mind goes to Taylor. My logic goes to Taylor, but my heart goes to Ramirez. And I think it's because the power that Ramirez has on the inside. If Tayller falls into that, in the middle pocket fighting, I don't think he's going to win. But on the contrary, if Taylor boxes smart, uses the jab, uses the distance as he typically does, he even switches to orthodox too. Taylor can fight on orthodox. He's southpaw, but he also goes to orthodox. He can fight. He can fight all around, bro. If he fights like that throughout the fight, smart, he'll win. You know what I'm saying? And I incline to that. I incline to that, Wayman. If Taylor wins, it's going to be by decision. But I got it unanimous decision. You know what I'm saying? So Mark Wonderlist, yeah, definitely is saluting LeVar Cooper. All right,
Salute.
bro. Are you gonna be going to that business you said, LeVar?
Yeah, I gotta go take care of
Cool.
that, man.
It's all good, bro. Hey, that's what I said. Maximum an hour. I want to do it. I don't want to waste people's time. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's all
they're
good.
busy. Fight night. Yeah. So LeVar, last words, bro. Great show.
Hey, Renee, once again, man, it's an honor and pleasure of coming up on your panel and talking about boxing with you, man. I really do appreciate you, man. It's like what I said, man. It's a blessing that we have crossed paths, and I just want to give you, nothing but respect and kudos, man. Because, like I said, you definitely brought me out of my comfort zone. To everybody in the chat, hey, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and just tune in when Renee goes live. Tune in. We're respectful, and we get along great, and we just thank everybody for the support. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Your health is precious. Take care of yourself. Wear your mask. Wash your hands, and just stay safe out there.
That's what I'm talking about. And I wanted to definitely maximum push an hour just for today because of the whole night. It's going to be a great fight night, man. And I want you guys to be ready. Take your time, do your thing. Wayman Davis saying here, no, Tisdale was a basketball star, and he does. Yeah, facts. Yeah, definitely, man. So yeah, thank you guys so much for jumping in. Like I said, LeVar, I'm saying, thankfully, and thanks to the community, the platform's been growing incrementally, slowly but surely, brick by brick, stone by stone. Like I said, bro, every time we go live, we're getting new people jumping in. You know what I'm saying? So and subscribers. So thank you guys so much, man. And we got some great things planned here for Renee Boxing, and we're doing new things here, man. Definitely. So like, subscribe, share, like my guy said, hit the notification bell, man, and definitely Renee Boxing, simply a platform. Before we go, that where we simply talk, discuss, critique, analyze the sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature fashion. That's what we do here, man. All love to the community. Stay safe, like my guy said, man. That hygiene, take care of yourselves, take care of your health, your family, you and your loved ones, and your well-being, man. We love you. Renee Boxing. Peace out. Stay safe. Have a wonderful fight weekend. Oh yeah. Peace out, fam.